where the fun begins. This is where the fun, this is where the fun, this is where the fun begins.
Who's the big guy with the muscles?
This is where the fun begins.
Who's the big guy with the muscles?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Toy Anxiety. We're back. We made it through Halloween. Barely made it through Halloween. I ate more candy last weekend than I have in a year, and now I can't stop.
Oh, now you're addicted to the sugar.
It's so good. Why do they do that? Abby knows.
Yeah, I'm the one who picked the candy out.
We're at Publix. Like we had like a little weekend retreat. Hi everybody, let me kill this fucking music. We went to the this cabin in the woods where we went to the filming locations for Friday the 13th Part 6. Jason Lives. We spent the weekend there. And we bought a bunch of candy, and I feel like I was the only one eating it. I ate a lot of Reese's Pieces over the weekend. I've still got the jitters. But we had a good time. So welcome everybody. And then Jacob, we haven't posted the clip yet, but we did see we walked through this small town. They were doing like a little Halloween celebration, and this is like a middle of nowhere town, like an hour outside of Atlanta. And there wasn't that many people dressed up, but it's like we saw a He-Man, a She-Ra, an Inspector Gadget, Strawberry Shortcake. I was convinced there was an 80s toy.
You kept saying that.
Together.
You just were. It was like over and over. You just kept saying there must be some sort of weird '80s toy party that we don't know of, and I'm like, you really think that's what's happening in the middle of fucking Georgia?
Yeah,
that's what's happening. Sure,
that was an astute observation.
Or it's Halloween.
It was Halloween. It's like in that new Welcome to Derry show, and they're like, "There's a Pennywise finding machine underground." Hey guys, I don't want to beat around the bush here. We have a guest this evening, and we have to introduce him because you might be like, what's going on? Who's this other person? I will say this, our audience, last week, I was the only one here. I don't know if they liked that, so I'm glad everybody's back.
I didn't.
But Michael Carlson, co-host, podcast The Ride, a toy collector, a friend, just an all-around good person who we met for the first time in the flesh this summer at San Diego Comic-Con. Michael, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me. Yes, it was an honor to meet everyone at Comic-Con. Comic-Con is a place where you meet a bunch of people. I feel like it's always magic. That was one of the big magical things of the year. Can I say thank you for having me on? Because this is like everyone in the toy tuber space to me is like my cable news. So
Okay.
this is like I'm climbed through the screen and I'm on Morning Joe now.
Okay,
And
yeah.
Very surreal. Geek Dad Life to me is like Anderson Cooper.
Yeah.
Mad Hatter is like Gutfeld. It's like this to me. This is what I watch for entertainment.
What are we? Carson Daly.
Well, I go
Maybe.
Morning Joe, Joe. I think
Sure.
of like because there's multiple people. Somebody can be Willie. I don't know. Dole could be Willie.
Dole's Willie, I think.
Geist, I guess.
I like the idea of taking all these toy tubers and giving them like one-to-one comparisons to real life television personalities. And I wonder if
Give us a channel.
Well, I do. My goal is I would like to be on Sirius. I think that's my ultimate goal. So if anybody knows anybody at Sirius, we want Toy Anxiety every day from 3 to 5 for the afternoon drive. But I wonder if
5
Anderson
minutes
Cooper,
of toy talk.
Yeah. I wonder if Anderson Cooper's family or his friends or whoever, Katie Couric's family is like, oh, you're like the Geek Dad Life of Good Morning America. And they, maybe there's this alternate universe where all of the news people really look up to the toy tubers. It's got to be real, right?
That's probably
I
true.
think every different fandom now has their own little like cable news culture, which is what I love. So Star Wars has the same thing. I'm not that into that zone, but I am into the theme park space. So theme parks also have their own equivalents of the different cable news anchors. So everything is news, everything is sports radio, sports talk radio now. And that's just the way it's always going to be, I think.
Right. Every subculture is going to have like deep analysis, all sides, all takes. And I do want to talk some theme parks tonight. And one of the questions I want to, because I texted Jacob earlier and I said, hey, doing some research here, I think there's a chance that the theme park fans might be just as bad or maybe worse than toy collectors. How do you feel about these comparisons?
That's a good question. I think there's more the toy collector space, at least what I see. I feel like the people that are very engaged are a little more hardcore in general.
Okay.
And it seems like there's less of them and they're more hardcore. They're like, I feel like the casual toy people aren't online. You will see more casual theme park people online, I feel like. Okay. It's just like it's like a more concentrated fruit juice of fans in the toy space, I feel like, than theme parks. There's just such a wide spectrum I see. And then toy people, it's like either you're like regular or you're threatening a boycott or threatening putting some company into bankruptcy. It's like there's just one big swing with the toy fans. So
right.
I don't know if that's fully true, but anyway.
No, I think so because like Abby, like a casual Disney fan might go to Disney once every couple of years and enjoy themselves, but like there's not a casual toy collector who, you know, I pick up a $300 hot toy every now and again, but I don't really think about like if you're in that space, you're going hard all the time.
Right. Like if I'm talking about like Trader Sam's, which is the tiki bar at Disneyland, which is a fantastic hang if you haven't been. There's an outdoor seating, there's inside, there's theming, a little like show happens in the windows. It's really great. A normal person, a normie, if you will, might have heard of Trader Sam's and gone there.
Right.
But to be an adult toy collector, it's just like so much of the jargon is just like completely lost on a normie, if you will. I don't even say that derogatory.
No, I don't even know. Like when I watch like Mad Hatter and stuff, I'm like, I don't even know what these guys are talking about. Like I feel like, especially when people start talking about articulation and pinless joints, and I'm just like, crazy. That's basically what I do.
I pretend to know what pinless joints mean.
Right.
But I don't really. I know what the word pinless means. I know it means no pins. I'm that smart, but
the physics of it. Right.
I don't really understand it. But you can't you can kind of say like Walt Disney and then like some normal people have heard of like Tony Baxter.
Yeah.
Right.
Tony Baxter's a legend though.
Of course. I'm just saying like no offense to some of these great sculptors who work on things, but I'm not
exactly. I get exactly what you say. Like, I'm not going to walk down the street and run into some guy and casually mention like Randy from NECA, and they're not going to be like, "Oh, I know Randy."
I know.
And I want to talk about Randy from NECA with a normal person. So I have a close group of friends that I.
Will you show them a couple photos? I want to ask you about this guy based off of just these photos.
Yeah, I want tabloid magazines about all the owners or heads of toy companies. I want to know what they've been doing. I want paparazzi to hound them. I want them coming out of Spago.
Maybe we can get Blake. Maybe we can get Blake at Toy Collector Magazine to put a section in the back of the magazine.
Love this.
It's for this. It's a section on not just the toys. But the people behind the toys.
The people,
gossip.
Gossip.
The gossip.
Blake's watching. I know he is.
Yeah. Well, I like that
gossip section in there.
A gossip section with maybe some blind items and some rumors. But then just imagine
we need no. You guys are doing this all wrong. We need spectacle. All right. I want the headlines to be like head of Hasbro is in a throuple with Justin Trudeau and the other one, Katy Perry.
Calm down, J. Jonah Jameson.
All right, I need pictures. Spider-Man. Yeah, that's what I need, and I want sensational stuff, not this we think Super 7 might be downsizing. That's not a rumor; it's a fact.
Right.
We know facts. Right. Facts are for science. This is the news.
So you want more like a Weekly World News kind of?
I want Weekly World News, but of toys.
Okay.
In fact,
it doesn't have to be true.
Why haven't we even gotten toys of Weekly World News? Where's my Bat Boy action figure?
Todd McFarlane.
Great
so
idea.
Boy. I like that. I also like
Yeah.
just the idea of like, you always see like the paparazzi shots of like Bradley Cooper walking his dog through, Soho or something like that. Like it's just that, but it's Ryan Ting.
Yeah.
Walking Bradley Cooper's dog.
Trevor from NECA's seat at bar.
Yeah.
Trevor at NECA's seat at the smokehouse in Burbank.
Yeah. Sydney Sweeney spotted with Trevor from NECA.
Which
Yeah, I'm clicking on that.
Both
You know
wearing
what?
American Eagle jeans. Very
Yeah.
if anyone's gonna end up
See if
hooking
you
up
can
with
find the
Sydney
calico
Sweeney,
critters.
yeah.
They're in her jeans.
Oh, there's no fuzz. You know that.
Hey, let's introduce everybody else. This is I feel like this is going to be one for the record books, guys. Thank you, chat. We'll say hi to you guys. Somebody, look at this. 10. Chad Stewart gifted 10 Toy Anxiety memberships. So congratulations.
Very
Thanks,
cool.
Chad.
Whoa.
Ryan Dole, you're back from Toronto. You watched professional baseball with hardcore Blue Jays fans, and you said it was kind of sad.
It was great. Ended poorly, but it was great.
Okay.
It was so much. That whole series was a lot of fun. And but Toronto itself is amazing. Toronto is also just a fun place to be. Things happen in Toronto. You can buy things in Toronto. If you've never been to Toronto, you should go to Toronto.
I went to a like a cafe in Toronto where all the food was served in toilet bowls and you sat on toilet bowls.
Is this true?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's true. I just went in there because
Is it a chain?
I thought it was weird and I wanted to see what it was.
Mhm.
Huh. Okay.
But yeah,
How was the food?
I didn't eat. I walked in and looked around and I was like, what is it? Because it's like a poop themed place.
Mm.
Oh,
And I was intrigued by that. So I went in and then I left.
Was it with the
Okay.
was food? Was there food poop shaped?
Well, the
Yeah.
food, it was just normal food, but it was in a small toilet. Like they brought you a toilet bowl.
But
to
it
your-
wasn't like mashed potatoes with gravy
No, it was just- it was-
ready.
Oh my God, I wish it was.
I found
it was just
I
like
found
normal.
this headline. I visited Toronto's poop cafe where guests sit on and eat out of toilets. It was fun, but I wouldn't go back.
There's a
Did I
toilet
wrote
place
that.
in Vegas too. I think there's a toilet place in Vegas too.
Yeah, it's called
You have to go,
downtown
yeah.
Las Vegas.
It's
There might be a few toilet places in Vegas.
yeah, we're going
Um,
next week. It's called D.
Yeah, we're
Hell
going
yeah.
next week. Let's go to Designer Cut. Abigail, how are you?
I'm doing well, thanks. Happy to have you here, Mike, and happy to
you.
be here as well. I've had a nice day. I went and voted, and I got some cat food for the cats, and just living life. Mhm.
Very good.
Nice.
Those cats.
Yeah.
They always eat. Jacob Walsh, what's up, man?
Hey, I'm doing fine. We were talking about all the weird different Disney people and stuff, and I was earlier today. I was there was something in one of the Halloween Horror Nights houses that I was trying to find a photo of. So I was like, okay, well, there are people who do walkthroughs. Let me go watch. So I was like on YouTube looking up walkthroughs of Horror Nights houses, getting annoyed at people for filming the entire walkthrough, but also that's what I was looking
But you're using
for
their
was-
right.
I was like, I need their resources, but why do we do that? Why do we just film the whole walk? I don't know if I don't know. It's like a thing to go and film that and not really enjoy it to put it on the internet.
Well, I don't know if the
We
theme-
kind of do that, but
we do not really, but I don't know.
but
if
like
themes
the
are-
houses themselves,
yeah.
seemed kind of weird.
some people can't. I mean, I think it's kind of a worldwide thing too, a little bit sometimes. Right?
some
Like I
people
think
can't go and,
like some people just don't live in your country and they're just like,
Right.
what is this?
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fun.
Sure.
Did you guys go to Horror Nights, Michael, this year?
Yes, we did. Yes, for the first time, all three of us, my co-hosts and I, went together.
Mhm.
I had started going just because of the podcast. I started going. I was too afraid up until I was in my mid-30s to go,
Okay.
and then I decided to be brave. And now we all went this year, and we had a nice time. I didn't see a lot of people filming. We didn't go like opening night. That's usually when everybody's really got the sticks out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's just anything that's a dark ride. You don't really want
Right.
like something flashing you in the
Distraction,
eyes.
yeah, like being at a show.
I was surprised they even let people just have their phones out throughout the whole thing, and I wonder if it has something to do with maybe it is purposefully like a preview weekend or
Like
something where
influencer
people are.
night.
Yeah,
There-
maybe it's
yeah.
that kind of thing because I was like, wait, wouldn't they have? They made us all any lights you had, they made us shut off. You know, the
Yeah.
necklaces we had with the lights, you couldn't.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing it was some sort of special thing where they let you through.
Yeah.
They
I'm
let
already
it- it's for that, but
I'm forgetting one coast will let you do it and one won't, and I can't remember which is which. So there are like rules. Some places have rules, some places have different rules.
Florida probably will let you because I feel like there's no rules in Florida. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
that
can't-
sounds right.
It seems right. It seems like Ron DeSantis said that out loud, and that's why it's a rule. But I don't.
right.
It feels right. I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah, like in Orlando, they're like, "All right, do you have your gun? Because if you don't, you're not
You're-
coming."
You are allowed to touch the scare actors in Florida. You can hit
They
them.
encourage it. They encourage
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Everything is wilder in Florida, yo.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, we had a good time. Horror Nights was a lot of fun, and
Mhm.
we covered it in depth on YHS, and we had a good time. All right, so let's go ahead and we got to say hi to the chat because they've been very patient. I Hate Ryan Dole Club is here. Cosgrove Tunes. Also, they misspelled your last name. Maybe
Whatever.
that's the other Dole. Maybe it's the banana Dole. Cosgrove Tunes. Jessica Parker is here. McFly Toys. Chris B. Sir Davy Sockrocker. Tiny John. Toys and Tits is here. James Vinipole. Video Power Gaming. Mr. Michael T. GB Wiki is here. McFly Toys. Who else? Davey. I think I said that. Pete Obi-Wan. J Solo Arts. Mr. Ryan Clark Toys. Arcade Broke. Matthew Coburn. The Dude. These names are getting longer every week. I feel like people are adding to their
They're just
username.
testing your ability to read as well.
Soulcraft 84.
It's a
James
joke.
Vinipole.
They're all, yeah.
They changed their YouTube name to play a
Yeah.
fun trick on me. Scott Hall 77, Wookie Sasquatch, Secondhand Toy Dealer, and so on. Wayward Ghouls. For the sake of time, I might cut this off. Z-Man at the party because we do have a lot to get to, and we're gonna have some fun tonight. Let's kick it off a little bit differently. Let's go to pickups, where we're gonna show off.
How is that any different?
How's that any different?
how's that
Because I
different?
haven't finished the sentence yet. I'm getting to it. I'm gonna start with Abby because she wasn't here last
You
week.
got some pickups for me? Yeah.
I picked up
different.
her thing
Sure,
first.
I
I
got a
think
couple
So
things.
different.
this is so different. I don't even know where I am right now.
Well, yeah, I don't know. Honestly, it's so different from what we're normally doing. Yeah, Craig, you got me a couple things.
did.
Monster High potions, these little mystery figures. So yeah, I can open these up. And then this is the thing that I really liked, which is a
You
Good
found
Guys
those,
Child's Play.
You found them.
Yeah, this is so
Mhm.
cool because it's like Chucky before he turns evil. It's like when he's still in the good guy mode. I'm trying to get this to focus, but it's totally not. There you go.
It's a mystery. It's a
yeah,
It's,
mystery.
the, it's the blind box. Yeah, I've been looking for those.
Yeah. So I'm gonna open this and see what's up. I'm excited.
Which one
about
do
it.
you want to get? Because
I
that's the
kind of
biggest
want the Chucky in the the cowboy hat with the gun. I think that's kind of cool.
That is good. Yeah.
He looks like he's having fun.
thing. All right. Well,
Yeah. He's
You want your
rootin'
Chuckies to have fun.
tootin'. He's rootin'
Mhm.
tootin' or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
all right. Who'd we get?
This is like the most basic Chucky with no nothing.
Oh, you
I
got
wonder-
you got good, like just the good guy doll.
I got just like super good guy Chucky. There you go. Yeah.
Handsome
Yeah.
doll.
Nice
He's a-
cough. Yeah.
He's a good guy.
I don't
Yeah.
think anything
Yeah.
bad would ever happen.
Before anything bad ever happened to him.
Yeah. Well, let's put him outside before bed. I'm sorry. I kind of what doesn't one of them have like a fireman's hat? I thought we'd maybe get that one.
Yeah, there's like different hats. There's like a miner's hat, construction hat, an army hat, and
It's
then the
only
cowboy hat,
hats.
which is the one I wanted.
That's what.
That's it. It's just
that's
a
what
hat.
It's
Negan's-
just hats. It's not suits.
It
No.
looks like just the hats are the only thing that's different on here.
This is how
Okay.
NECA is getting rid of all their old Chuckies. They're just putting in
Mhm.
different
Just put a
hats.
fucking hat in there. Randy at NECA, just put a fucking hat in there and put it in the
Re-release
store.
it.
Seriously,
We'll
where
buy
is
it.
Randy? Like, we haven't seen Randy in a long time. One time, do you know, Michael?
Well, he just had an interview on, I believe, the Turtle Tracks podcast. This is how hardcore I am with my
Oh.
different turtle, adjacent and turtle podcasts. He
Okay.
just did an interview about the Ben Cooper turtle stuff.
Okay.
So I think it's Turtle Tracks. I want to give a plug, but
Yeah,
I think that's what it is. My phone is fallen. I'm surrounded by a bunch of toys.
Hey, the
I'll
first
check
time,
it later. We'll plug it later.
The first time, Randy was only on YHS one time, and I think we pissed him off.
It's
we?
because
I
I
don't
asked
think I've
him
seen
to
that
make
one.
Twister figures, and he thought I was joking, but I was very serious.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
why would we
Sound like a joke to me?
Why would we joke about Twister?
I want a Helen Hunt figure.
Oh, wow,
Blake's
look at this!
having-
Look at this brag.
Wow.
Blake's
Little
having
humble
breakfast
brag.
with Randy? Get the
Hey.
paparazzi out. We need the proof in the back of the out and about section of Toy Collector.
I hope that's what the breakfast is about, so you can go over the new section of the magazine with him.
Yeah, because NECA is sponsoring the out and about section of Toy Collector. Cool, Abby. Thank you for sharing. If you open those other mystery living, what are those things called?
Potions, Monster High potions.
Yeah, let us know what you get in those potions.
Oh.
Ryan, you said you had a bunch of pickups. What do you got?
Yeah, who else all got stuff?
I got a couple things. I got like 2 things.
I got
Yeah, go
one.
ahead. Yeah, you guys go ahead.
Well, Jacob, I think a lot of me.
My
maybe
one
even
thing
Mike-
is the same thing you got. Yeah,
Well, show it off because mine's over there.
yours is over there.
Mine's over there.
Cool. Yeah,
Oh,
I got
nice.
this. I got it last week. I think we all got this, right? We all got this guy.
Egon.
My mom,
No.
Egon came in.
I only
You-
just got my Peter. Like,
Oh, but you
yesterday.
got Peter. Your Peter
Yes.
came.
Oh, nice.
Ryan got a Peter.
that's right.
That's huge.
Yeah, I got this giant boogeyman figure to go with. This thing's awesome. Yeah, this thing's cool.
It's really
I
cool.
threw
Love
the box away. I can't keep the boxes. I just
It's too
can't
much.
do it. It's too much.
Too much.
But
I
this is
texted
awesome.
Alex the night it came, and I told him I kept getting out of bed just to go look at it,
Sick.
which is not a lie.
Well,
Got out of bed 3
Got great
times.
hair.
I like that he's doing the devil horns, you know,
Yeah.
he's doing the rock and roll things, got his tongue out. This is
Dude,
great.
yeah, he's got a little drip going. Looks good.
Yeah.
Good
I
for
wanna-
Rip.
I got that too, and I want to find a way to display the alternate head because it looks too good to just have not up somewhere. But
Came with this muncher figure.
that's not Muncher. Don't say that. Spoilers.
The
Who
full
is that
frontal.
figure?
That's full frontal ghost.
He's,
'cause
he's
in the
from
front.
the opening. He's from the opening.
Oh, okay. So he doesn't have a name. I have that. I did get this. I also have that.
Yeah. It's
Are
great.
you, Mike?
awesome.
Are you gonna be a completist on that line?
I shouldn't be a completist on that line. I'm a
No.
turtle. I'm a turtle maniac, and most of this stuff behind me is turtle stuff. I don't think I will be. I don't think so.
Mhm.
But
But
it
for
does
now,
feel like I have the street scene, NECA street scene. It doesn't feel like I have to have like 2 street scenes, and then there has to be some sort of Mondo firehouse in the middle. It has to,
yeah.
and there has to be a
Wow.
giant Stay Puft fighting a giant crank. Like it does feel like that's where my display is
Yep.
headed.
Mm-hmm.
So there's going to have to be some further purchases to complete the dream display, but I don't think I can be all in. And but it depends. I mean, it depends how hardcore it goes. Like NECA Turtles has.
Well, NECA. I mean, I had to tap out at some point. It just got.
I'm
It's
a
too
bottomless.
much.
I'm a bottomless pit. It's a problem. I'm a bottomless. I think I said this I was in the chat a couple months ago, probably. There's Archie Turtle figures. I think there's
Yeah.
at least 100 more figures that I feel need to be made. This is
Just from the Archie line?
Just from the
Oh,
Archie line.
Dude, I am with you. There's like 10 versions of Raphael alone in that series
it's
that
nuts. And
need to be made.
we had Trevor from NECA on our podcast, I guess a couple years ago at this point. And I think I said it to him, you have ruined my brain for toys going forward. I believe that every toy now needs like 5 different offshoot versions. You need like artists, different artists. Like I need X-Men in the different artist style. I need Joe Madureira X-Men.
Dude, I say that all the time.
He really does.
It's so this is like, and then there's space suits from the last arc when they're in space, and there's so much.
Dude, I want
stuff.
I want government specimen Donatello with the tape over his eyes. I want that.
I mean, it's going to come
out. Is that
out.
different than Michelangelo when he was being tortured?
I think so. I think about the same. It's one of the
Because I
other,
do remember
right?
Michelangelo tortured with his eyes covered.
Yeah, there's a couple times those turtles.
How
went
many
through it.
times were the turtles tortured in the Archie comic series?
Oh God, dude, so many times. And then also the other thing they need to make, I will pay a lot of money for this. Like, I think they should take that giant Krang they made, throw it in the trash. Nobody wants it. No, that's very true. Nobody wants it.
And when we see Randy on the streets,
hey,
guess what they're gonna ask him about.
Listen. What turtle fans really want is Cuddly Cowlick. They want a big giant one of those. No, Krangs come here, they come there, they come everywhere. No one cares, okay?
Wait, changing
my most wanted toy.
Krangs come everywhere.
Krangs come everywhere.
Hey, I kind of gave up on NECA Ninja Turtles a long time ago just because I couldn't keep up with it. But the Stan Sakai turtles they're like the best turtles I've ever seen. I can't wait to get them.
I got these things. I'm having a ball with these 2012 turtles.
They're
I'm
having
a ball over here. I'm having a freaking ball with the 20. And I like 2012 fine, but it wasn't like it's not deep ingrained in me like all this other crap is. But like I don't know. I'm scared of how it just doesn't feel like it will ever.
Turtles is endless. Literally endless.
Mad Hatter, I feel like 2 years ago, Mad Hatter came out of a Comic-Con and was like, "Are they making too many turtles?" And I remember being like, "No, why are you saying that?" I was yelling at the screen. I was like, "No, we got to get them out now."
But do you, as a collector, we've talked about this a lot. Like, isn't it a lot of the time, like you get so wrapped up in what they could and should be making next that you start caring more about what doesn't exist than what actually exists?
That's every Star Wars collector, but yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you look on your floor and you realize you've got 50 unopened NECA Turtles packages.
I think that's true to a degree, though I do try, especially I'm an older man now, I'm enlightened. I try to take stock and be grateful. I come into this room and I go, oh, there's the wrestling turtles. There's a ace duck and a thong, and I'm grateful. I sit with myself and I look at his little butt and I think how grateful I am that I can look at this duck's butt.
You are speaking my language. My turtle shelf is like level to where I sit, specifically so I can look at those wrestling turtles, the wrestling and that ace duck, and I can just be like, this is the life that I live, and I am living it, and everything is perfect. It is one of those dream sets of figures I always wanted from Playmates, that like the wrestling turtles that we never got, because I like the Archie comics more than the cartoon. Cartoon after like season 1 sucks. Give me the comics, man. The comics are where it's at. They're so good.
I completely agree. I think I call this is a spoiler. I think it's for tomorrow's episode of our podcast on the Patreon. I think I call it the most influential work of fiction on me as far as an influence on me. As a child, this Archie Turtle comic was so impactful. I read it from start to finish. Never got bored with it, and then they just canceled it one day, and like no one sent me a letter to tell me because I was a child.
I
just went in the store and it wasn't there, and you were like, "Wait, like what?"
This is just like when they moved the syndicated first season of Power Rangers moved from 3 p.m. to 7 a.m. and my mom called the station.
Your mom called
because my brother was freaking out.
Oh, your brother was the one freaking out. Okay.
No, I wasn't.
He's not here.
He's not here to defend himself.
My brother was so mad.
He's so into Ninja Turtles. I was like, look, dude, I was like, we live in a world where Archie Turtles comics are getting canceled. Let's not worry about the Red Ranger right now.
That's important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get it. That's really cool. I like that though. I think. Well, then, what a time to be alive as a Turtles fan. I think I'm resentful because I love the Ninja Turtles, but it's so much that I get overwhelmed, and I just like. Do you do the Joy Toy stuff as well?
I'd love to be a Joy Toy guy, but I have drawn the line at it. If in a world where this stuff doesn't exist, I probably am into Joy Toy.
Sure.
Because I do find a lot of it very aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah,
but
I do want to get Dirtbag. I want to get Dirtbag.
Yeah, I'm a big, to use some wrestling terms, I'm a big mark for Dirtbag.
Dude,
so get what you're saying.
And I we're like 2 Millhouses at a lemon tree right now.
Yeah, is this what it feels like when doves cry? Yeah,
dude, 100%. When I was in Toronto, because I went to Treehouse Collectibles, they had turtle card, like just the card backs. He's like just selling stacks of them for like $5 a pop. First one I grab, Dirtbag. Second one, Ace Duck, my boys.
Yeah,
right. I left with a stack of them. They were the best. I love those cross sells. They're great.
That's very cool.
Let me get my pickups out of the way because it's boring, and then we'll get to Ryan. But then speaking
we'll get to more Dirtbag talk.
Then we'll get to
Dirtbag a lot more.
Yeah. Dude.
Was that a Simpsons reference earlier?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 2 Millhouses at a lemon tree. Come on.
I've been watching the what's that thing called, Abby?
Fortnite. Yeah, there's a
Simpsons
Simpsons overlay right now on the map. It's amazing.
It's really cool. It made me like think about. I actually got mad about the Super 7 Simpsons line. I haven't thought about it in 2 years, but I made me.
I got them up there.
I need to get Bartman at least.
I'm not a completist on that, but I do have a full shelf of my favorites. Yeah,
because that's awesome. Do you do the Bartman?
I don't have Bartman. It's less interesting to me to have Bartman. I don't know why. I just needed to draw the line somewhere. I like Bartman. I like doing the Bartman.
I was gonna say, do you like doing the Bartman?
I do like doing the Bartman.
I do like doing the Bartman, but I don't have him up there.
Shake it side to side.
Yeah.
Speaking of being a mark, I bought a wrestling figure and I'm going to show it to everybody now. As you guys may or may not know, if you watch this channel, I do collect some Mattel Elites.
Can we guess who it is?
You can.
Yeah. Is it Cody Rhodes?
No, it's not.
Is it CM Punk?
No.
Is it Rhea Ripley?
God damn it.
Is it Dominic Mysterio? We love Dominic Mysterio over here.
You're right. It's Dominic Mysterio. It's not. I only collect WCW figures. It's Scott Steiner.
Oh, it's so close. I was going to say Braun Breaker next.
You're getting close. Now, my preference would be to have an NWO Scott Steiner. I'll be honest. I don't even really like Scott Steiner.
What?
But
Big Papa Pump?
What? I don't. He was never my guy. He was never my guy.
Greg. You're not doing a really great show today.
He does come with the chainmail helmet thing, and he has the WCW title and the straight jacket, and this will be great. This will look good on the WCW shelf.
Can I tell a quick regret Scott Steiner story?
Yeah.
I was at All In, the first AEW show technically in my hometown of Schaumburg, Illinois, which made it crazy because I went to this thing called PWG out here for many years, which many wrestlers went through and great wrestlers went through. And so that like kind of born out of that company was AEW in some ways. So like they have this first big crazy new independent show with Cody and Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks, and they had a convention in the hotel near my house, like 10 minutes from where I grew up.
Starcast?
It was Starcast. Yes.
Nice.
So the basement was full of old wrestlers. And you guys, I know Sven Gulli, I assume.
Yeah.
Sven Gulli had the table next to Scott Steiner. And the biggest regret of my life is my friend said, you should go over and pay to take a photo with both of them at the same time. And I laughed. And then like the day later I went, why didn't I do that? Like, and it haunts me that I don't have a photo of
convention regrets,
full makeup and everything with Scott Steiner chainmail. Like it's why did I do that? That chance is never going to happen again. So,
well, Scott Steiner owns a Shoney's, which is like
It closed,
but it was in Georgia, right?
I think so, but I believe it closed, sadly.
because of
Oh.
probably COVID. Thanks.
Probably COVID. Yes,
Ruining
it's certainly
Scott's
not
life.
his managerial style, which I believe would be very good for a Shoney's.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I actually think
Be a great
He
restaurant manager.
I used to say that about the Steiner brothers in general. Like
Mhm.
these guys should fucking open a restaurant. I used to
Right.
say that to my mom when
Right.
I watched Nitro. I've got one more pickup. Not Shoney's related, unfortunately. But a couple weeks ago, when I was talking about Masters of the Universe and the chat was giving me shit, Craig always buys Masters of the Universe, then he sells it and he can't keep up. This is a fuck you to the chat purchase. I bought a
Oh,
I bought a Skeletor
wow, you're really
today.
winning hearts today. Okay, go.
I don't care. I'm not here to win hearts. I'm here to. Why? How's this all damaged? I should return it. No.
'Cause it probably sat in the back of your car for 2 weeks.
No. I bought this today. It's a Skeletor cartoon collection. He's gonna go great with my Prince Adam, which I have. And I don't know. I don't know if I'll go any further than this, but I really like the colors on the Skeletor. Attack Peter did shame me to not buying those recent Mondo Masters of the Universe figures, which is still a funny moment in my personal history of toy collecting. The toy director of a major
You're
company.
gonna get him in trouble.
No, he said it on here. It was live on our show. But anyways, so I bought the Skeletor and I love it. But those are my pickups. It's
How
really
much do you
not
think you'll get for that on Whatnot?
Hey, listen.
$5?
Know what? No
$6?
Yeah, this is. I lost money buying this. I lost $8 today. I should have just given the Walmart greeter $8.
You should have just handed $8 to him.
But that's it. I don't have anything else. Michael, do you have any pickups that you wanted to show off?
Yeah, I got this. I got the Garfield Ben Cooper. That's my first Ben Cooper
Oh, cool.
purchase.
Nice.
Oh, that's so cute.
I went to Glendale Target, paid off. I went there early a couple days ago. I'm also I said this to when we were talking at Comic-Con that I ended up becoming what they call a thrill seeker, which is what they call a fan of the company Thrilljoy.
Okay.
Created by the former CEO of Funko, Brian Mariotti. And I have a small collection of these. They're like Funkos in better boxes, I think.
Mm-hmm.
That's cute. I like that.
And then like I got this one. This is a Chase.
Yes.
This
Is that a
one
Clueless?
1/6 Clueless, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Stacy Dash.
Yeah. I'm
but
a
what I'm
fan of
gonna
her only her politics.
Well, we could mod that maybe just to be the actress. But what I'm going to do,
Yeah.
they say on the Thrilljoy, some of the terminology is that you reveal the seal and you rip into the thrill and you can see if you win the chase.
Oh.
So what's fun about this and what is also, it's also a trick for getting people to buy them. And it's worked on me because it's fun
because
to
there
unzip.
is no chase.
Right.
Oh,
so
it
we're
actually
gonna
does
buy.
that? Oh, it's perforated?
Perforated.
That's so badass.
So you open it, and now live, we're going to find out if I pull a chase
This
for
will
this
be huge.
Raphael Thrilljoy. This is going to be very exciting. Okay, so these are the options.
Okay.
Now let's see if it's regular or special. Regular.
It's regular.
It's
regular.
Regular Raphael. Still
all right.
cute.
Still good.
Still good. And now this will go on the shelf. But that is how Thrilljoy. I'm trying to spread the word. Thrilljoy, they have original characters like Blue, BLOO, Red, the Fox, not Red Fox,
It's
Red the Fox, and a penguin named Tux. So
Do are all the figures like a mystery option like that?
I feel like they've
Like most of them have
yes,
faces?
yes. Now they are like that. They started out more expensive and in a bigger, some might say cumbersome box. And now they've switched to this sort of blind box thing, and you reveal the seal. That's very popular on Whatnot. I either watch people buying Thrilljoys on Whatnot, or there's a channel, I don't know if you've seen this, where people just load candy into a big box and people bid on that. So those are the two things I enjoy on Whatnot.
Okay.
It's like just throwing Laffy Taffy and stuff into a big box, and people go, "I'll pay $40 for that," and I'm loving it. I love it. I don't know why.
Yeah.
This is the twisted mind of Michael Carlson, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, that sounds all. I like.
Yeah.
I mean, I watch people opening basketball cards all day on YouTube. I don't know why.
Yeah. I mean,
I
that,
could get into.
that,
I can get into candy.
yeah. So they just have like bulk candy, and they'll just like throw like a bunch of Reese's Pieces in a box, and like everybody turns into a hyena in the bidding
The bids
section.
go up, the more candy you spend.
And they go, "Well, we're throwing like a bunch of extra Reese's in there," and people go, "Oh," like they freak out. I don't
Something
know.
wrong.
It's just regular Reese's.
Yeah.
Just nothing special about them.
Yeah. Okay.
It's in like a flat rate ship box. They make it very clear. It's one of those boxes that's white from the post office.
Yeah. Prepaid. Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
shows
know
up.
how much
It's all just melted and
Yeah.
flat. And,
That's my question: is how often does it show up and it's like half melted or all
Yeah.
melted?
yeah.
I guess if they're still in business, it's mostly okay. I guess.
I like they're still in business. The candy selling man is still in business.
Andy, Whatnot. It seems like it's a family. It seems like it's a full candy selling family on Whatnot.
Yeah, a candy family.
A
You know,
mom
this
and
is-
pop operation
This is why Willy Wonka went out of business because
because he didn't get on Whatnot.
Yeah.
He didn't get on
He
Whatnot.
couldn't adapt.
Dude,
AI Willy Wonka on Whatnot is going to happen in the next 5 years.
they better be
Whoever-
careful. Slugsworth's gonna buy a box of that candy and
And steal
learn
the
all their
secrets.
steal all that family's.
We need to have flat rate shipping boxes. That's the secret to bring the cost down. That's what he sounded like, I assume.
This is
The old one.
crazy. I like it. Thank you for sharing. Ryan,
Yeah.
you got pickups.
Yeah, I got tons.
Oh,
Let's go
Jake-
through them.
real
Oh,
quick,
no,
I
let's
just-
not. Let's
No,
not.
I want
Fine.
to, but Jason Grohowski put up a link to the Sweet Bids, one of the candy people.
I don't
Oh,
remember
Sweet Bids.
I don't remember if I watched Sweet Bids or not.
Oh, it's
I should know. I'm sorry. I should know.
This is kind of funny. Wonk not.
Wonk not.
That's kind of funny.
To wonk
All
or
right.
not to wonk.
All right. So I went to Toronto, went to a couple stores, went to Treehouse Collectibles and Fourth Moon Toys. Fourth Moon is a Star Wars store. They sell nothing but Star Wars. And it was
Love that.
great. So I picked up some little beanie plushes from the 90s, from the Power of the Force era. So I got one of a little Salacious Crumb.
Love that.
Adorable. Love him. I got a Watto.
I think
Very
we
nice.
have that.
It's
I think
amazing.
there's 3 of those in our house.
Yeah, I think
There
I have
probably
my
is 3 of
Watto
those.
holding a smaller Watto like that.
Yeah. Right. I got
Mhm.
Padme.
Oh, I thought that was Aunt Beru. Okay.
I didn't see it.
Oh no, Smee. I thought that was Smee.
Me. Oh, I wish it was me.
More
She's so the older I got, the hotter she got. It was kind of weird. I also got Max Rebo,
There you go.
Cute.
who's like
I love that.
awesome. So I grabbed those. I grabbed. Oh, there's the figure I got. I'll save that. Hang on. And then I got like 2 7-Eleven cups from Return of the Jedi.
Very cool.
That's cute. Yeah.
Right.
Love
So
that.
needed Ewoks. I got the one with the heroes on it, which is like totally random
Mhm, I like
characters.
that.
I like how it's totally fun. So I grabbed that from there, and then I also grabbed another Micro Machines fold open
Whoa.
playset. Jabba the Hutt.
Look at that.
Look at that. Gorgeous.
You're almost complete on those, huh?
So I've got all the original trilogy ones. I think there is still a Darth Maul one from episode 1, and I don't know if that was actually released or not, but I have the Jar Jar Binks one. So if the Darth Maul one actually did get released, then I just need one more.
Wow.
Otherwise, this is it. I have all the original trilogy ones now.
Very cool.
Super, super cool.
You know, Jabba the Hutt's son's
That's nice.
the bear.
Yeah, I heard. I heard. Then I went to hang on, let's grab the ones from hang on, we'll grab the Marvel Legends here. So I got a bunch of stuff waiting for me from Hasbro when I got back. So X-Men 97
Mhm.
Wolverine,
Very cool.
pretty much the whole wave came in except for Emma Frost and Sunspot, which has me a little slightly
Ooh,
concerned.
look at that cable.
That's
Oh,
beautiful.
dude,
Look at that.
That's nice. Yeah.
That
it's a
looks
nice cable for sure. And this is a great one too.
More.
Oh, yeah, I
More
saw more
figure.
of this one. Yep.
Super. I think that's a great figure, and this one's pretty good too. I like that she comes with her little like soda.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh, we saw that too at the store.
Cute.
I got Jubilee, and then I got the 2-pack. I was very excited about getting because much like wrestling turtles, I also like it when my X-Men play basketball or baseball. So any
Mhm.
yeah. So I would love to get. I hope they do more of these, and I hope they do like Wolverine in his like tiny denim shorts.
I bet they will.
They better, because then you could also do pool party Wolverine as well.
I
Yes.
want the swimsuit card
Yeah.
X-Men.
Yeah, spring
Yeah.
break, spring
All
break
those-
X-Men.
those those Fleer cards, and I want them to look exactly like those cards.
Wolverine with the hot dogs on his
Wolverine with
claws.
the hot dogs.
Yeah.
Jubilee like rubbing Professor X's head
Yeah.
in the air today.
Yeah.
Like it's a
Yeah.
little inappropriate, but
Mhm.
I unfortunately want those figures,
Yeah.
and I want to pose them like that. So yeah,
That's sweet. All right, but I'm with you on that. 100%.
We could pose them with the Surfs Up Chucky, and I'm assuming you got the surfing turtles.
of course.
Yeah.
I have this
Yeah.
one.
I think we all need a pool playset now for these action figures to like hang
That's
out.
the next. That's the next half.
What I want is like a hotel playset, so like you can like set them
Yeah.
up hanging out.
Yeah, like a White
Convention.
Lotus, but for
But
action
for
figures.
toys.
Yeah.
See, we're
You know
on
what?
something now.
I don't know. I don't know if I'd want a hotel. I think I'm fine with just the pool, a private pool, one that don't have strangers in it,
Okay.
and peeing and kids and stuff.
I do
So
like
they-
the idea of Hasbro announcing a new HasLab and it's just pool.
It's a pool.
It's a pool, and watch it. It'll probably fund in a
Inflatable.
day.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't
Cool.
checked on the Tron HasLab today. I'll do
Yeah,
that.
dude,
one.
it hasn't changed in 2 weeks. We're fine. I got this at Treehouse Collectibles. This is the vintage 3PO with removable limbs.
Nice.
Has his like net and stuff there too.
Wearing a jacket in case it gets cold.
Wearing his jacket, right? So that's his net. It's his net, so you can put it on Chewy.
Right.
So I grabbed that. These I got from the Disney store. So I was like, I want this. I'm gonna get it. I got the Candy Cane Holiday R2 unit.
Well, that's fine.
I love these. That's and speaking of theme parks and toys, had to get this one as well.
Whoa.
This is probably the most important figure to come out in 2025.
That's amazing.
That would be a great
I agree.
segue to our discussion topic, but I have a feeling you.
But we're not done. So shut up. I also got something that's very inside baseball to this show,
Okay.
right? Hang on. Let's see. What is going on?
I
What do
don't
you mean?
know. What's happening?
I don't know. I'm kicking up something like a weird sound on my thing. Maybe I have to adjust my set. Anyways, I will in a second. I got a bat ski boat.
Did you get it from
No, I got
Marketplace?
no, I got it from. They got the instructions with it too.
We've told that story. We don't have to go back down that road, but there's a funny bat ski boat story in our history
Right.
on Toy Anxiety.
Yes. So if you but you kind of have to go back. You have to be a patron. And it's in those archives there for Extreme. But yes, so I got the bat ski boat. So I'm very excited and stoked about that.
That is cool.
And my one last thing, this is it. This is from Sony. This is from where I work. They said, hey, you guys did a hell of a job. We're going to give you one of these. And so now I finally have my own Rumi K-pop Demon Hunters maquette.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
You just sell that.
I could probably sell this and make a lot of money from it. But these are freaking sweet. So usually when we work on animated features and stuff, we get maquettes that go with them.
Yeah.
That's
That's awesome.
Yeah.
When we were out of town, I couldn't think of what I accidentally called it Pop Culture Demon Hunters. I couldn't remember what it was called.
Pop Culture Demon Hunter.
Yeah. That'd be a good for the chat, that'd be a good YouTube name. Just putting that out there.
Yeah, I agree.
Great pickups, Ryan. Michael, did you have anything else you wanted to show off?
Oh man, I don't think so. I got so much crap, but I don't maybe stuff will come up later. I don't think so. No, I'm good.
He's good. He's good.
You're good. Okay.
Well, let's take a breather here and say hi to the chat. You guys are killing it as always. We do not have any kind of thanks for posting the Patreon link. We'll have new Patreon bonus episodes dropping in the coming weeks. Really appreciate everybody tuning into all of the YHS content from October. We had a lot of fun. You can catch everything in the archives, deep dives on various horror movies. And then we did, like I mentioned earlier, the Jason Camp YHS, Jason Lives. It was super fun. Abby, you had a great time, right?
Yeah, it was great. I love going to camp, and we had a lot of fun. Had a nice bonfire and got some cool footage. And Jacob got in the lake, which I really respect because there was no way I was getting in there.
It was so cold.
It was very
It
cold.
was very cold. Yeah.
It was
It
very
was cold, but like you can't not. You know what I mean? Like one of us had to get in.
Mm-hmm. For the
It's
podcast,
Crystal Lake.
yeah.
It's Crystal Lake.
It's
Somebody
it's
had to
Crystal
get in
Lake.
there.
Iconic.
Yeah, nothing bad ever happened at that lake.
Not
Why would
yet.
it start now?
It was funny. A couple people in my day job were like, "I can't believe you did that. That's crazy. I would never do that. It's too spooky." I'm like, guys, it's
Like,
a movie.
Yeah.
Nothing's gonna happen. It like never even occurred to me to be scared. Should I have been scared while we were there?
Yeah.
That's weird.
All right. So, Michael, for those who don't know, let's segue into some of this discussion on theme park inspired toys. Tell us a little bit about Podcast the Ride. I imagine most of the people here know about Podcast the Ride. We were it was all especially we would take road trips down to Orlando multiple times a year and always listen to you guys to get into the mood. It really works. Tell us a little bit about what you do and why we're gonna grill you on the best toys based on theme park attractions. And then in doing research, realizing there's really not that many in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, it's quickly, Podcast the Ride is like a show I've been doing for how many years? Since 2017. However, you do the math. It's technically about theme parks. I would say it's like 60% about theme parks at this point. It's mostly about me asking my co-host Jason Sheridan about how many hot dogs he's had in the last week. So it's kind of the conversation starts out about rides and things, but then devolves often into either weird obsessions of mine, like just enjoying the musician Youngblood, but not his music, just enjoying the social media presence of Youngblood, this English guy I didn't know existed until like 6 weeks ago. And now I get 10 Youngblood videos a day of him shirtless. He's jacked. He's smoking cigarettes. He's hugging fans. And I'm like, well, this young man is so charming, but I have no interest really in listening to the music. It would ruin it, I think.
I think there's going to be like an Andrew WK kind of thing. We're going to all realize that he was some sort of creation because I didn't know who he was until Ozzy Osbourne died.
It felt like it was like
it's all
implanted. It felt like it was an implanted memory or something. Like, oh, he's always been here, and you're like,
yeah.
It's like The Shining. It's The Shining.
Yeah.
I know. Abby told me that she is also has a similar thing, and I've seen a couple comments after I brought this up that many people enjoy Youngblood in the way that I'm enjoying him.
From a distance, yeah. It's like you don't want to get too close because you don't want to risk what you have.
Because then
already.
you see how awful it is.
Yeah,
Right.
there's
That's what it
potential
is,
for that.
I like the song with Steven Tyler, but that's the only
That's
Youngblood
the one
song
that
I've
I've
heard.
listened to.
And there's a remix featuring Steve Martin on banjo.
But he's not in the video. The video
He's not
said
in the
with
Video.
Steve Martin, so you can hear a
Right.
banjo.
Right. So
As you're
again,
meant to.
Yeah.
You don't want
our podcast again is technically about theme parks, but it will devolve into like weird talk, like Youngblood talk. The other co-host is Scott Gardner, and he generally keeps us in check from tangenting oftentimes if I'm talking about McDonald's points or if I'm talking about like Lucille Ball's second husband, Gary Morton, as I am wont to do. But anyway, yes, theme parks. We've covered many of the major rides. There's still big ones we haven't done, like Space Mountain, and we've turned big rides now into like little events, and like we'll get to all of it eventually. But yes, it's mostly about theme park news, and then like sometimes we'll do episodes where we like fantasy book. I think we've had pro wrestler Matt Cardona on a couple times. I think after we did an episode where we imagined what Tomorrowland could look like, he was like, "What is this fantasy booking crap?" I think he didn't like that type of an episode, but I feel like fantasy booking was a wrestler term, like when people like they book their own Monday Night Raw, and that's that's what a mark.
I love that shit.
I do too.
I mean, how many times have we fantasy booked Super 7 Euphoria figures? So many.
Oh, dude, I do it at least 3 times, maybe a month. Yeah. Like, if I know if I'm going to order Subway that day, I'm probably going to think about Euphoria toys.
Exactly.
So it's all
Euphoria
that, it's nonsense, and yeah. So there's a lot of it out there. We've probably done like 600 of those at this point, at least 500, because we're on Patreon. So
I think the first episode I listened, I think we were all together. It was, you guys did, because you've done multiple episodes on Pirates of the Caribbean, which is my favorite Disney ride. But I think it was you guys did an episode about one specific character, like the dude who hangs on the.
Yes, we've done. Well, we haven't actually done a Pirates episode, but we have done an episode on just the Dirty Foot pirate.
Yeah, that was the
one pirate who's hanging his dirty foot over the bridge.
Yeah, you got like 3 hours on that guy. That was
I
great.
remember putting that on. Yeah.
Yeah, we will sort of thin slice topics once in a while. We've got an episode just on Botanicus, E.T.'s teacher that appears on the E.T. ride.
That's
and
a good
E.T.
episode.
Sequel book. The Green Planet. If you haven't read it, it's interesting, and it does tie into the ET ride, so you will understand why you go back to this weird planet with all these aliens.
Yeah.
Remember when we were at Horror Nights a couple weeks ago? So we like backed our way into the RIP tour, which was great. And when you do the tour, they kind of take you to like through some backstage areas to cut through the park. And we saw this Universal employee. It doesn't matter. The punchline was he was ripping Bong Tanicus. We coined the phrase, and I just wanted to bring that up because we haven't talked about it on the podcast.
Well, our Sarah, who was our RIP guide, also showed us. She used to work on the ET ride.
Yep.
And showed us a bunch of pictures of her with Botanicus and like with the lights on and stuff.
Yeah.
I was so jealous. Yeah.
My co-host Scott. Sorry. My co-host Scott has a picture of a decaying Botanicus animatronic from the West Coast. Because the ride no longer exists here. We also do. What's funny you say Bong Tanicus because we have a T-shirt that says Pot Tana Kush.
Are you serious?
Very serious. It's on Darky Public. It says Pot Tana Kush, and he's like smoking a joint.
Abby's
and I think we came up with it on. I think we came up with it on that episode many years ago. At this point,
well,
and
there's something
there's something
going on in there.
Yeah, he's wise. He's wise and stoned.
Mm-hmm.
Well, listen. Podcast Ride, check it out. You guys are great, and I really enjoy like being able to, like you said, like take the slices. Like we're not going to do a full episode on whatever Pirates of the Caribbean Haunted Mansion. We're going to do this one little piece, and we're going to drill down. I like that a lot. So okay, as far as theme park inspired toys, there are some. I just want to start by saying this. I think Universal Studios is, in classic toy fashion, leaving money on the table.
You should start right here at Botanicus, because you would think, that back when Universal opened, when maybe ET was still a little more, I mean, it's always going to be a popular movie, but why don't we have toys of all of ET's friends?
All the friends
It
that
makes-
Steven Spielberg told us to watch. Yeah, I agree.
It makes no sense, and I want that more than anything.
Yes, you're preaching to the choir. It feels like people inside know, but they might not be the decision-making people. That's all I'll say. People on the inside are aware that we all love Botanicus. I just feel like there's still like a disconnect between the decision-making people and the desires of the sick. Let's call them the sickos. Let's call us the sickos.
Yeah.
But that's still a pretty big market. And like Disney, I feel like goes back and forth appealing to the sickos. Like you'll get a couple times where you go, ooh, that's like the Star Speeder or something, or these line of figures I like called Park Stars, which got pretty into the weeds on the park exclusive characters. You'll get that for a year or two, and then it feels like it goes away, and then it feels like it's all just merchandise for a family who goes once a year.
A lot of the toys that you do see feel like they're just really cheap. Like they feel like the toys that you're gonna find, in the dollar store or something. And it always is such a bummer to me because I mean this is the best thing they've ever done is the Star Speeder.
Yes, at least one of the best things because it's now Tokyo Disney is a little bit of a different situation because Tokyo Disney has a lot more, I feel like, variety when it comes to like having cool little park vehicles and
I've got a page set up ready for that.
You got a page, Ryan? Let's see it. Well, yeah, let's see that. And I think like in general, like as a rule of thumb, like we went to Japan for the first time this year. From a merchandise perspective, the entire country has us beat. Like the Nintendo store in Tokyo, go to the Nintendo store in New York and tell me where you're having a better time. Wow, look at this.
There's just a lot of stuff,
So when I went, because I went to Disney while I was there, and I picked up like the Doom buggies, I picked up the Indiana Jones car, I picked up the monorail, I picked up like all the stuff that you just like, the soup bowl that you ride in on Beauty and the Beast. I picked up so many of these like ride vehicles because you just don't see that anywhere else. Like I grabbed the Jungle Cruise, which is by my workstation, so I fiddle with it all the time. It is these toys rule, and it kind of is shocking that the United States is like too lame to have them.
Yeah, you'll get like, I mean, there's so much stuff that there's no way. I mean, maybe somebody knows everything that the domestic parks have made, but it feels like you'll get like little fits and starts. There are ride vehicles they'll sell in the parks, and like you could buy the monorail a while ago. I'm not sure if there's a version of it now, but they always feel like they're not in the same scale, and it feels like everything just feels very disjointed. So they'll do some stuff. You can buy a version of the train, but at the very least, Tokyo feels like, okay, you can buy all the ride vehicles and they're all kind of the same scale. I'm a very like I got very like, and I feel like, I don't know if it's recent, but like I really need everything to be the same scale. If it's like
I totally get that too. Like, and it's like, and if you want to find that stuff that's like almost park specific, you got to go to Toontown.
I just wish that obviously Disney's better than Universal, but I just wish like you would have some assurance. Like, okay, this is what we're doing. This is going to be the scale of the vehicles now, and we're going to do all of them. So this is what we'll give you for these next 5 years, because it feels like you'll find a one-off vehicle, but it won't scale to anything else. And then I'm like, well, I'm not going to go all in if it's just like the Roger Rabbit vehicle. So it's, I don't know. It just feels like I feel like Park Stars was the most stability I felt with a park collectible, because they had 5 waves of those. I have some of those in storage still, but at the very least, I'm like, oh, the new wave every 6 months is coming out. And it's the most secure I ever felt in my parks collecting. But then they stopped doing them.
Are those little vinyl figures?
They were Vinylmations, which were just the Mickey heads, which I'm pretty sure was ripping off those bear bricks. I'm guessing.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So they have a lot more just regular Vinylmations, which is the same Mickey shape and then painted over, so you could get all sorts of weird looking things, like as if they like killed Mickey and painted something over his face.
Yeah.
Those are that's a different toy.
It's a different one, but these were like awesome when they came out. These were blind box
that's
too.
great. Yeah.
Well,
There's
I remember Disney used to do. And I think it was exclusive to the park, but they used to do like Muppets Star Wars crossovers that you could buy at Disney World. And that I think just went away.
There was they got rid of a lot of fun Star Wars once the sale happened, which is weird because then Disney owned it and it was like the fun is over. They're not doing fun anymore. They had the hyperspace hoopla at Hollywood Studios, which was like a
dude
off between Star Wars characters, which we've done an episode on that.
I watch those all the time.
Yelling at us.
I am. This is like hyperspace hoopla is like one of my favorite things. It is so wild and horny and fun. And I got to find out a whole bunch of like the backstage thing of why it got rid of and like how it ended up just stopping because Lucasfilm was like, no, we're done with this. It is wild.
There's a real, I think the last year is like Princess Leia dancing with Queen Amidala to Gangnam Style.
Yep.
And then I forget the order of song, but then at the very end, Mickey comes out in a Jedi outfit and the place goes up like fucking nuts.
It's like goes bonkers. It is, dude, and like
Sting dropping for the ceiling.
Oh, dude, you would think so. Because they had like 3PO coming out like, well, that was what was it? That was the year 3PO came out as LMAFO.
LMFAO. Maybe, yeah. I
think it was
don't
that
remember
same
all the
year.
Songs.
Probably.
I vaguely remember that. We did so on the show. I get very excited when Mickey does stuff, dancing, playing the drums. If he's in the suit and he's doing stuff, I'm going wild.
Yeah.
I'm having a ball. And my co-host Scott didn't quite understand why I was so excited that Mickey was in a show that was taking place in Hollywood Studios. And I was like, well, it was Star Wars characters. I didn't think Mickey was coming out. So I wanted to show the excitement that I was feeling. So we had Ring of Honor commentator Ian Riccaboni, who also does stuff for AEW. He was on the show, and I had him call play-by-play of the moment where Mickey comes out. So he called it as if it's a wrestling show, and he's got one of the greatest voices in wrestling. So that clip I think is somewhere on our social media.
That's so funny.
Oh god, I have to find that. That is super cool. Hang on, I'm going to switch gears to something a little more vintage. I think this is something that's not talked about enough when it comes to just the Star Wars, or not Star Wars, but Disney and parks and toys. This came out, it was a Sears exclusive in 1988. And you could buy you could buy it's Main Street with the train. The figures you could get a set of figures that came with the set, but then you could also buy like families and more characters. And not only that, these are characters based on the actual costumes at the time. So it's not like they're just doing good old Winnie the Pooh. They're doing like Winnie the Pooh with the honey on the head. And like they're doing the princesses and all that kind of stuff all in one thing. It looks like a huge, massive set.
I want that, but the Universal Studios backlot.
Yeah.
Which would be awesome. Like I kind of wish they would do more stuff like this, because this is like, even though you can't like open the buildings and have them go in and out, I think this is a beautiful diorama set.
Yeah,
I think this is
it looks
so
great.
For staging, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
it looks great and it's massive. And it's
Oh my god!
It's
sorry.
like
I live. This is like a memory unlock for me.
Yeah.
Wow.
I never had anything like this. We did have a version of the Cinderella Castle when we were kids. It wasn't that one, I don't think, but yeah, this is something we want. I mean, like there's I think Scott has he has a spaceship Earth they made a couple years ago, and he's got a little monorail that goes through it, and he does have a contemporary hotel. I think
that's cool.
Us freaks want hotels. We
Yes.
want with this scale with the hotels.
Mhm.
I think I guess it's to recreate the resort in our homes.
Yes, exactly.
I guess it's to build a little.
Look at these
resort,
town square friends. This is amazing.
And that's a thing I'm always
Greg, check out the
about.
chat.
That's the thing I'm always complaining about is that they don't have the characters in their suit versions, because those are my favorite versions of the characters. Is the one that when they look like they're in an actual suit and a human's in it, or so
It's
once in a
different
while,
proportions,
yes, one and different, and that poo with the honey on his head. That was just maybe that was kind of the design they used on that weird live action poo in the 80s as well. I can't remember.
I can't remember either.
Yeah, it might have been, but I want figures that look exactly like the suited characters in the parks.
That'd be super fun. And that same scale too. Have the Goofy just tower over the people.
And
It'd be fun.
yes, and this I do have. I don't know if we're doing anything in order. This was given to me by my wife a few years ago. So Tokyo Disney, going back to Tokyo Disney, for a couple years, they had some sort of exclusive club that you had to pay to get into, and then you could buy merchandise. It was not Club 33, it was something else. But I think it was called Funderful Disney, F-U-N, Funderful Disney. But they made there's a couple years of them doing a full suit looking Mickey. There's one Minnie in a regular clothes. There's a Mickey in his regular clothes, and then I think two variants with different outfits. And this is one of the only things I keep in the box still. And I want to take it out eventually, but it's worth money. And I'm it makes me feel bad. If I
it looks great though. It's a great window box. So it displays very nice.
It's very nice little outfit.
It's exactly what I want.
So I'm going to go back to that eBay auction 1 second. I think this is the biggest missed opportunity when it comes to Disney. Is that so if you think about people who go on Disney trips and Disney vloggers, Disney, we're all collectors. You either collect experiences, collect stuff. Some people want both. If you had, that's why when the Super 7 Disney Ultimates started coming out, I was like, oh my God. Remember, Ryan? We were the possibilities are endless.
Yeah,
and
that was more fantasy booking that did not go to plan.
Yeah. I was like, okay, so Wave 3 is going to be Nightmare Before Christmas. Oh, it's over? We're done? It's just done? But I think, so Mike, when you said that, I remember, I think we might have even talked about these on the show when they did the set with Mickey and Minnie. And it just looks like the character, that you would meet at the park. And I think that's a big missed opportunity for collectors.
Minnie definitely has the body of a human woman in this.
Yeah, that's not right, but the head is
close.
The head
okay.
This looks like Five Nights at Freddy's.
Got nice legs.
Yeah.
So
where's that pole go?
In their butt. I mean,
or
going in their butt.
I'm with you on this though, with the make it figures like that, but have them look like they do in the park. I do find that weird. Disney gets very weird about releasing just merchandise in general of just a regular Mickey. You can get maybe a plush. You can't really get much else outside.
They don't want you to have it. Mickey belongs in their park and not in your house unless it's on the TV.
Maybe that's it, because it's kind of even when because you can get Goofy and Donald and all that other kind of stuff, whether it's Beast Kingdom or whatever, but it's almost like they don't want you to have just a Mickey Mouse that's just articulated and different expressions, especially with that last set of cartoons that came out. I don't know if you guys ever watched those are great. Yeah, I know you did. I'm talking about the other three.
We watched. Abby showed them to me.
Which one?
The ones where it's the world of Mickey Mouse, and he would be there's one episode that always sticks to. Yeah, it sticks in my head. It just lives in my head forever. Sometimes it's Craig. I have to get up, watch it 3 times, get out of bed. You know, and it's there's one where they're at like the roller skating rink and they're at a roller disco, but then Peg Leg Pete and Ursula and the Beagle Boys all come in, and the DJ is the wizard from
Yen Sid from Fantasia.
Yeah, right. Like it's just all like this mix mash of like Disney lore that they throw into these, and then Mickey and Minnie and Daisy and Donald, everyone are completely unhinged. Like where it's like, they have an episode where Donald and Daisy don't want company, so they fake being sick, and then instead they're getting stalked by Minnie and Mickey trying to feed them soup because it's so awesome. Duck the Halls.
Is that the same? Is that the same one where like there's an episode where like Donald doesn't migrate, so he almost dies?
Yeah, that's Duck the Halls.
Okay,
like
that's that one.
Yeah, dude,
he like
so
refuses
good.
to migrate. Well, they have a really good like Halloween episode. There's a Halloween episode that I watch every year.
They did one for every holiday, and they did like one for spring, summer, like winter. Like, dude, this series is so good. Potato Land. Oh my God. See, Brandon, BC DeLorean, and other movie cars too. Potato Land. Great episode.
One thing I think about is like when I used to go to Universal Studios when I was a kid, like we would go, especially after like 91, 92. Like, I don't know how kids are now, but like I know for me, the gift shop connected to the individual ride was just as important as the ride. I was like, get this fucking ride over with. Let's buy some toys. Like,
and now
get
it's
me into the Back to the Future store. Please.
And now it's just chocolate bars with ET on it. Or
it's weird.
And it's like, wait, what? Like, you think about all the properties that have been at Universal and Disney, and it's like you could be making so many toys out of all of these things. I don't know. You're right. It does feel like a big missed out. Yeah,
it is. It is. I really think. I think we even now in this day and age probably take for granted certain toys we're getting, because I do think the difference between us getting like this many turtles and this type of turtles and not getting anything close to that is one guy. It's probably like Trevor Dammit himself, who's responsible for like. So like, what's his name? Nacelle Toys, Brian Volkweiss. He's making William Shatner with a big horse and his cooking stuff from Star Trek Generations, which is a dream of mine for like forever. Yeah. And it's just, it had like one person has to make the difference. There's never like a will that like a collective company that gets together and goes, we must make whatever. So there has to be like one Disney person with the pull to do it, and I don't think they exist right now.
Well, it's really interesting you say that, because this is the conversation we've been having about the Mondo Ghostbusters, and you know, even with the Hasbro Ecto 1 HasLab and all the Ectoglow stuff, like Sony, it's not because Sony wanted those things to happen. It's not because Ghost Corps wanted those things to happen. It's because Alex wanted real Ghostbusters figures, and he happens to work at a company that was able to get the license for it. So it comes down to sometimes literally one person. I think it's probably when you're in the Disney system, you're probably going up against an incredible amount of adversity.
Oh my God. I can't even imagine the army of lawyers and suits that you would have to approach by just saying, hey, could we get like Disney legends and fully articulated Disney princess figures? I could not imagine what that
Can we get a figure of Tony Baxter? The
Imagineer. Just Imagineers and Imagineering playset. You can pitch your own ideas.
There is a Bob Gurr Funko Pop, which I own. Bob Gurr, one of the last living original Imagineers who worked with Walt. And like, so it does feel like maybe it's just the deck is stacked too hard against us ever getting exactly what we want Disney parks wise. That's what it feels like. I hope I'm wrong, but that's what it feels like. But I don't know. Stuff can change.
Abby brought something to my attention earlier. Abby, I've got all these pictures that you sent me.
Michael, this is
Michael,
exciting. I like it when Abby does homework.
Abby did some homework. Abby, thank you for the homework.
Yeah, of course.
Michael, you're from the Chicago area, right? Were you a Great America kid?
I wasn't there all the time, but we definitely went. But I was
Yeah.
afraid of the coasters when I was little, so I didn't get to do like Batman the ride because I was terrified.
Okay. Yeah, I've got fond memories of Six Flags and the Batman area and the Riddler. And yeah, actually, that's what I was thinking of when we were kind of planning this episode. I was like, what theme park toys would I like, and like what's on a holy grail list? And I had no idea that there's like 3 sets of Six Flags like partnered like action like ride toys, like the
I didn't realize,
coaster.
I didn't know this
and-
either.
I've never
Yeah,
seen
I
this
didn't. They
before.
were made
What
in
is this?
2004.
It's the Escape from Arkham Asylum Six Flags coaster, and I need it tonight.
Look how much fun that
Wow.
kid is having.
Dude.
That is cool. I did not know about
It's
that.
over 6 feet tall.
Mhm.
Wow. So
Okay, so
there are multiple like coaster toys? Or
Yeah,
is this the
there's
only
if you
one?
keep scrolling through those photos, Craig, you'll find there's
Yeah.
one that has like all 3 sets.
oh, so there's I was gonna ask if there's
There
a
you
Batmobile and like a Batman and all that stuff.
Wow.
I
Mhm.
wonder what year these
Wow.
are. It looks like early to mid 2000s.
Yeah,
but-
2004 is when they came out.
Just
Okay.
yeah, that the logo is 2003, 2004. That Batman logo.
Mhm.
Wow.
Mhm. I think it's made by Best Pals Incorporated.
Oh,
Yeah.
one of my favorite toy companies. I've always said that. I'm a Best Pal freak.
Yeah. Oh,
The,
why'd you have to say it like that?
I don't know. I just had fun saying it.
It sounded lascivious.
Mhm.
I feel like sometimes we've done we've never done a full episode, but like I'll say like, oh, we should draft rides for your
Oh,
own
yeah.
park, and it does feel like if all these parks would do their own versions of this, we could
Yeah.
make our own
Yeah.
like mashup park with all the
Yeah.
different rides.
Yeah.
That seems very fun. But yeah, you'll have to piece it together with old stuff, which still
I-
can work.
I love
Some
some
of
of those
these-
like Batman and Ghostbusters rides that they have in Dubai.
Oh
like-
yeah.
Mhm.
Those look freaking cool. Sorry, Jacob, go ahead.
No, you're good. I was just saying some of these on eBay for very cheap.
Yeah, it's like $40 or $50 for maybe the lot of them.
Yeah, some
What?
of them. Yeah,
Really?
you get them for like
Man.
$20 in the
Some
box.
people don't know what they own. You know what I mean?
Joker's Jinx. One thing I was thinking of, and I hate to be the person who brings this take up, but could you make an argument that Roller Coaster Tycoon is the greatest theme park toy, if you consider a video game a toy?
Is that a toy?
If you consider it a toy,
I'm just putting it out there. If you consider it a toy,
if you consider it a toy, then it's like stacking up to like that Mickey doll.
right.
So,
Abby, this is really cool. But Abby, did you when the Batman area opened
Mhm.
at Six Flags? Because you were going to Six Flags over Georgia all the time, right?
Yeah, I grew up going. And yeah, I remember the gift shop, like when you'd pass through and get out of I think it's called the Mind Bender, which is like the Riddler roller coaster.
They reskinned it as the Riddler, yeah.
Yeah, and it's a fun coaster because there's like they dye the water and the waterfall green, so it's like kind of a fun experience to go past. But yeah, I remember going through that gift shop as a kid, and it was like mostly Batman Forever merchandise and like very Schumacher-verse stuff, and I wanted all of it, and I didn't get it as a kid. So there's this part of me that is still buying all the Batman Forever stuff, and also wants these sets really bad too.
Yeah.
Your cats will love to ride those roller coasters.
Yeah, they can ride the
You get that
movies.
for the cats. Yeah.
Oh, you know what?
Mad-
Go for it. No, go. You're good.
I was just saying that Magic Mountain is still like there's a very like Batman Forever coat of paint on some Magic Mountain stuff.
Yeah.
Like it feels very like Riddler Hideout. There's a Riddler's Revenge is one of the coasters up here, but like there's a lot of like Batman Forever font still on the like games, like the carnival games.
That's
So-
awesome.
I love that. Yeah, I've been wanting to go to Six Flags over Georgia and check out that Batman area again because I have
It's
some
probably
really
so
fun
run
memories.
down and gross. We gotta
Yeah.
go.
We
We
got
gotta get over there.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Well, because so I was just reading Joker's Jinx was located at Six Flags America in Maryland, which I believe they announced it's closing permanently, and I think they announced it today.
Oh,
So-
wow.
Oh.
Topical.
So yeah, we're very topical. We would see we're back to the news thing. Joker's Jinx, but the big deal, the Batman ride here, and I think it's the same one as Great America. That was the first roller coaster where you it's not a stand-up one, it's like you hang, like you sit and your feet dangle. It's one of
Yeah.
those ones.
I'm
Yeah,
scared
I
of
love
those.
Mm-hmm.
I
I'm
don't
scared.
I don't I get nauseous. That's my thing with
Oh.
roller coasters. But so
Did you do the pterodactyl one at Universal?
No, he didn't. I did.
Oh, dude, it's so
Well,
good, right?
Wait,
Yeah, they
Well-
make you like check your pockets for everything because I guess it's really dangerous if something.
well, you're talking about the
falls out.
Velocicoaster. The pterodactyl roller coaster is a kid's thing.
no,
that adults are
the
not-
one in Japan.
The where it looks like the pterodactyl.
Oh, the one in Japan.
holding all
Okay.
of you together.
Yeah, the ones
Okay.
that they're
Because in
Right.
Florida,
steal you.
there's also a pterodactyl one, but adults are not allowed on it.
That's for babies.
Mm.
There's one night, like one night during the year, they let you adults ride it.
Yeah.
It's that sounds like it's a weird, like it's some sort of cursed night or something. But I mean,
Yeah,
like,
I was like,
yeah.
what night is that? I like
it's
it.
like there's the
They
Orlando
lift adults.
Informer does like a ticketed event, and that's the day you can ride
That's
it
when
as,
you
as
can
an
ride it.
adult. Yeah,
Wow,
I've never done it.
Me either.
you should do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I brought this because going back to Star Wars and Disney and everything. I don't even remember what the deal with this was and if it was exclusive, but it was always weird to me how like they will randomly put out something really awesome like this. Remember this guy that I bought at Disney a couple
Yeah.
years ago? It was
Yes,
like,
during
wait,
celebration.
the
we-
luggage
yeah, it was during
checker.
celebration. It was like, why don't they do this more often? This kind
Right.
of thing.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree. Well, they
That's
did.
what-
They did Star Tours 4-packs and stuff too at 3.75. Like this was the
Yeah.
early 2010 to 2015. They were dropping those. But yeah,
Yeah. It's you'll get random again, like random stuff, and then like it's just a one-off, and then
Yeah.
I don't know. It just there's no consistency for collector-brained people.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Look how
That's great.
amazing this set is.
Oh, and the plaids. Oh, the plaid guide.
yeah.
tour
or-
guide, engineer,
Yeah.
and 2
It's pretty
tourists.
affordable.
No,
That's
what
like-
it? She was no.
Yeah, why
they had a
is that
title.
not?
The ones in the plaid had a certain title.
Prince
oh
Andrew.
man, it's gonna bug me.
Well, it's
It
like
is
in the
going-
old specials, Walt would like
Yep.
there'd be like a young woman Walt was explaining things to, and he had his hand on the small of her back in an inappropriate way.
Oh, and then there'd be inappropriate innuendos through it as well, where it'd be like,
Yeah.
"Oh, this is one of our Imagineers. This is Mark Davis. You know all the young girls here, don't you, Mark?" Like-
Oh, it's
I
like,
sure do.
Yeah. Was that Rolly? Does he say that about Rolly Crump? I forget.
Rolly Crump, that's it. He said
Yeah.
it's to one of them, and I was just like, because I have the steel kit, I have the steel book for those ones that came out in the early 2000s, and man, when I heard that for the first time, I was like, oh, dude, his wife's
Dude, I'm
walking.
having such a memory unlock because I definitely had some of these as a kid, but I'm pretty sure I thought this was the royal family, like of England, like this set specifically.
Who
You
was
can-
in
you-
the family wore the conductor outfit?
The Prince Charles. Doesn't
wow.
it kind of look like Prince Charles, like on an equestrian? This is crazy. I love this. These are not that expensive, and
No.
you know what? I also love just this Disney Magic logo is really cool.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. There's like full new figures. Yeah. I mean, I guess you could even do them like retro style of those would be pretty awesome. But I know there's so like it's hard to know where to start even saying what you want because there's
Right.
so much stuff you could do in that vein and whatever.
Well,
but-
that's why I bought the 75th anniversary. This is what we were talking about before we got on the 75th anniversary castle,
yes.
Mhm.
because it kind of reminded me of this like notion of the town square and all that. I'm about to go
Yeah.
ham on town square merch. That's like my new passion. That's like Ninja Turtles
It's-
Archie. for me.
Sell all your hot toys.
You have to army
Yeah.
build the tourists.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I'm army building the furniture, all of it.
Hey, sorry. So the plaids, those are Disneyland ambassadors.
Oh, okay.
That's what that is, and they would actually have them travel around the world and talk about Disney,
Like
And all that kind of stuff,
missionaries?
too.
Wow.
like
Mhm.
missionaries. Yeah, but
Absolutely.
Sharing the good news.
yeah, it's like, hey, come visit our park, spend our money. And Japan was like, we're just gonna build our own.
You could you've all talked about this so many times, like the way you roll out lines of figures is important. There's certain lines of figures we feel like maybe I'm holding, by the way, an Irma toy. So many lines of this
I
isn't
get
a
it.
weird thing either. She just happens to be here. It's not. I don't
It's
have
your
any.
comfort.
I thought of.
Irma.
It's just.
You have a
I thought of
comfort
April
Irma.
and Irma as nice ladies. I was not attracted to them like I was attracted to Rogue. I just want to make that clear. That was
Word.
not a weird.
Oh,
with
dude,
you.
I was. Dude, I remember my first Ninja Turtles poster, the 1990 movie. It's the one where like April's leaned up against them. I remember licking the poster. Like I licked it.
You did the same
What?
thing when we were in Orlando with the arcade. You were licking. I
Yeah.
walked over and you were licking the arcade of Turtles.
I've seen you do
Arcade.
that. I've seen you do that to a pinball machine as well on the glass. And I don't know what you were aiming for.
I'm not even. You know what? I'm going to stop talking.
I don't want to
actually.
judge.
Uh,
But yeah, it was like if you. I'm distracted now. If you want like. You would have to like roll this out in a very like long-winded way to explain to like your average Disney fan like what we're gonna do. We're gonna make the suited characters, yes, but we're also gonna make tourists from every decade. So you're gonna get like 10 tourists from every decade in the dress style of the times, and then also you're gonna get the robots. You're gonna get John from the Carousel of Progress as well. And then
Oh,
you're gonna
dude.
get Imagineers as well, and you're gonna get the different Walt eras. Like it just feels like there was so much you'd have to start like rolling out to explain.
Yeah.
Now we would all understand it. We would go get it right
Yeah.
away.
I'm with you here on the Walt stuff too, because you could do 1950s Walt and then have him come with the firehouse with his
Mhm.
little like headquarters or apartment or whatever he
Yep.
had. You could have that. Then you could do another Walt, 1960s Walt. Then you do his office where he would do all the introductions
yeah.
for, like Wonderful World of Color and all that kind of stuff.
And then you can do a what if line and do a head in the jar Walt.
Head in the jar Walt.
Yeah.
Or you
that,
could do like,
yeah.
what if he didn't die and he was still smoking in the 90s? Walt.
Oh,
He's like
yeah.
wearing like he looks,
Oh,
he
what if
looks all
Walt?
grunge. Yeah, he's all
100. He's 100 years old. That's the figure.
That's the
Oh,
He's all
dude. And he's like
Yeah.
John Carpenter now, and he's like talking shit about Pixar. And he's like, we should have
do you
never
think-
bought him.
Do you think if he lived really long like that, he would get a bunch of like plastic surgery and be one of those like crazy looking
Mhm.
botched
Cat,
dude?
like
I bet
cat
he would.
lady.
Yeah, he'd look like
yeah.
exactly.
I am my biggest what if with Walt if he lived longer would be what would Epcot actually
Mhm.
turn out to be? I think that's
Mhm.
the biggest what if.
Yep. Yeah, I mean it's because you imagine like obviously Elon Musk is an interesting guy lately. You imagine though like if he goes, hey, you know what we're doing? We're building a city. Everybody would be like, Jesus Christ, what are we talking about here? And then like kindly old cartoon maker Uncle Walt with the theme
Yeah.
park was like, oh, by the way, I'm gonna create a city and I'm the man who makes all the decisions there. And
Yeah.
everyone was like, okay, I guess.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
as soon as he
also
was
I'm
dead,
just
they said we're not doing it.
yeah, that would have been awesome though. I want to see that alternate universe where
I'm
that
building a city, and we're
exists.
gonna have a 10-month long food and wine festival.
Yeah.
it could happen. It could happen.
And Simple Plan will be playing often.
Smash Mouth with the new singer is
Yeah.
going to be playing.
And the Fray
Um,
with the new singer. And Fuel.
Does the
with,
Fray have a new singer?
Yeah, that's how they got
Oh,
him at
that's
the
new-
Eat
that's
to
news
the
to
Beat.
me.
Eat to the beat.
Oh,
yeah.
All I want to do is
That
talk
sounds
about Eat to the
dirty and
Beat.
I love it.
Yeah.
I saw the Baja Man at Eat to the Beat.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
It was awesome.
Do
I-
they bring out Goofy and Pluto for the big song?
They did not.
They didn't let
But
the
that would've
dogs.
been
Did they just do that one song?
No, there was another song. I don't recall what it was, but
Okay.
yeah,
We
I
saw
don't
Ray
recall.
Parker Jr.
Yeah,
saw
we
Ray
saw
Parker
Ray Parker.
Jr.
Jr.
That's awesome.
Other
That was
songs.
great.
Yeah, he did stuff
Who-
from his old band Radio. It's great.
And in the
Well, he
middle,
also you're about to say what I was going to
yeah,
say.
I was about to say he did a 12-minute rendition of Ghostbusters with a 3-minute refrain of "It's a Small World" in the middle
Yeah.
of it,
Yeah.
which was
Have
awesome.
Have you heard the Ray Parker Jr. song called "I'm in Love with the Other Woman"?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
that's a good one.
Or it's called "The Other Woman."
The other
Yeah.
woman,
It's about how when you're having an affair, you don't fall in love with that woman. That's a mistake.
Well,
right?
Yeah.
It's
Hey,
great advice.
little known
Yeah.
fact. That's what every one of his songs is about, other than
Hmm.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah, Jack and Jill.
Ghostbusters
Jack
is
and Jill.
also that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who you gonna? Ghostbusters is the fake business. He tells his wife he's calling.
Yeah, yeah, because it wouldn't have worked if it was like, who you gonna call? My secretary Nicole.
Yeah.
Oh. I wonder what the chat's doing. It's been a while.
Good. That is a good song too. Other woman.
The other woman and the
Mhm.
you can't change that. That's a weird one.
Yeah.
Jacob, you went on a little rant about Ray Parker Jr. last week about how like you were like, I can't believe this guy lucked out so hard with Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Some of these songs are
What? I was like, how did he get chosen to do the Ghostbusters theme? It just
well.
it
First
shows
there.
you what kind of budget they had for Ghostbusters.
The first, wait, wasn't there an original version of somebody did, and it wasn't as good?
Well,
you guys know this, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, there was. Yeah,
There was like an original, like the first trailer I think that ever came out for the movie had like some other version of
Yeah.
Ghostbusters, and then obviously Huey Lewis had his song, but you know we're not going to get into all of it.
Ghostbusters is a better song.
Of course, 100%.
I'm hip to
So-
be square.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
one. Well, listen, I feel like we've covered a good amount of ground here. I think we're all over the place, but I think this was fun. I had a great time.
absolutely.
Did
I
we-
had the best time, to be honest.
Did we decide what the best theme park? Did we come up with? Is there a best?
I
Maybe
still
that
think the
one
first
from
year
Sears?
and Sears. I think
Yeah.
The
those
Sears,
three.
the town square.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty cool. It's pretty epic.
But, like, I guess we really haven't even seen this. I have this shirt on here,
Yeah.
Big Ben.
Oh,
Scott-
Big Man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and that is a real shirt they sell in Disney World. My friend Kevin got it for me.
Nice. Shout out to Kevin.
But
That's huge.
yeah, I don't know. I think like the Figment Vinylmation, or not Vinylmation. Yeah, well, I guess it's technically Vinylmation, but the Park Stars is like, I love because it comes with Dreamfinder as well.
Mm.
Like that's not as good as the other stuff we're talking about, but like at least it's a version of those two characters, which loom so large in Parks fans' minds. So I don't know. It's hard to say what's the best, but like just someone needs to get in there that has the stamina to get this much stuff in regards like Disney stuff. We need a mole. We need somebody to spend their whole life trying to infiltrate Disney
Yeah.
Yeah.
and get our agenda enacted.
Mhm.
We need to do, I don't know what you call this, but we need to do it. But we don't want
Screw it, I'll do it.
Okay.
I'm thinking that maybe the answer to why they're not doing it is there's a lot of these town square figures on eBay for very cheap. Like maybe the different time
though.
different
Yeah.
time collectors weren't collecting.
Mhm.
I
Right.
don't believe, like, think about this. Think about a group of people our age in 1987 being like, these are fantastic. Look, you get the trolley, you get the furniture. It's like, is this for the
Get a
kids?
train?
No, it's not for the kids. It's for us.
They would be locked up.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
would be called off to the nearest jail. And they
Yeah.
would say these people are unfixable.
Yeah.
Right. They'd be like, they're putting me in jail. I won't be able to watch my Whatnot Candyman tonight. This is a travesty.
Right. I'm living some fantasy life. I am living like some like weird king in a different country. Like if it's the 1980s and I'm living like this and I'm not in jail, I'm like living in a country no one's ever heard of, and I'm the richest man in the country.
Yeah.
It's shameful, really.
It really is, and that's why tonight's the last episode of Toy Anxiety. We've all come to the conclusion. Like, hey, well, I've been toying around with this thumbnail idea for months that just says, "Are we sick?" Question mark. Like, is all of this actually like this is not good? This is very bad, and we're this is like a thing. We should.
Oh,
You know, here's what I'll say, because this hobby definitely preys on people that are obsessive compulsive. OCD, perhaps on any sort of spectrum.
all
I
of them.
think all three of those at once. But the thing I really try to do is I come in here, and I said this earlier, and I was being sort of funny but mostly serious, is that I do the Spark Joy, the Marie Kondo test, where I look at everything and I go, how happy does it make me? And unfortunately, the answer is very.
So happy.
Yeah. Happy.
I like try to check it every week to make sure that I haven't been tricking myself. And like I go, if it's not making me happy, I'll get rid of it. Fantastic.
Right.
Unfortunately, it rules, and my collection kicks ass.
It rules. When I daydream about like Mondo or Real Ghostbusters or like Ninjas or like whatever, and you start thinking about like what that perfect setup would look like and how impressed your friends and neighbors would be if they ever came over.
I've talked about this on the show before about it was always kind of a dream to get a DTOF shelf or something where the entire shelf is, because we don't really have toys specifically based on these rides. But if you did like some ET toys, King Kong, some Jaws stuff, make
Minions.
your own like Universal Studios setup, maybe put some old brochures in there, and
it would be a good display.
Yeah, it would be such a good looking display.
Right. And then like the dream of putting like Steven Spielberg figure next to ET.
Oh yeah,
from the intro video.
Oh, ET.
Yeah, to have those little
I love when
TVs
he's
like right beforehand. Yeah.
Oh, hi, ET.
Steven.
yeah.
It's just so good. And then there's multiple versions of the intro video. Steven re-recorded different versions as they changed the narrative of the ride. So you would want all 2 or 3 variants. I forget what his his outfit is exactly the same or not, but his face is different because he aged. Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Green Planet. Have you heard that I emailed the author of that book?
Did you?
Yeah, years ago. I did on the episode. Because I wanted to know if he created those characters himself or like Amblin or Spielberg gave him like Botanicus.
Right.
And he says, I should find it. He says that he created all of it. He created Botanicus. He created like Orbidon and the Flopgopple or whatever the name of it is. Magdoll. And then he also he signed off like best wishes from ET and me. So I think he thought I was like a 9-year-old boy.
That's really awesome.
So I need to print that email out though, because it's really
awesome.
That is amazing.
He tells people that story. He's like, yeah, I really helped a sick kid who emailed me. Like it embellishes it a little bit. Yeah,
that is so funny.
That's awesome.
Mr. William Cotswinkle. He has a public email address.
That's awesome.
If you got Botanicus questions, send it to him.
Yeah. Maybe we should have him on.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got to be better than the time we called Sears
that was one of the funniest things. I had to get off of the call because I could not stop laughing at that.
It's the only time we've ever done like what would be considered like a prank call, but we called Sears in 2017 asking for more information on the Real Ghostbusters sleeping bag from the Sears catalog 1986. And I pressed her on why Winston wasn't on it, and I felt bad afterwards because I'm just fucking with somebody, and but I did make laugh and Abby laughed, so that was worth it.
Very funny.
Yeah, the last Sears in the Nation just closed over in Burbank over here.
Jeez.
Whoa!
It closed. It reopened mysteriously in the last 2 years, and then it closed again.
Wow.
No one knows why. Like a local news station reached out when it reopened, and we're like, "Why are you open?" And they were like, "We don't know.
We haven't known for 20 years while we're open."
Right. We're trying to sell that last lawnmower. We have a whole backstock of these Disney Magic Town Square friends.
And Bob Vila's pants.
Before we get to sad comments and stuff, let's go to the chat and see what they're saying. Abby, you want to read some of these that I bring up as I scan them? All right, so this is Atento 55.
I agree that this hobby is for OCD types. Just today, I was looking at my collection room thinking, what do I need all of this for? But it is indeed my happy place, and that's kind of the whole point.
That's why
you need
it.
Yeah, that's why you need it.
Yeah, like I'm surrounded by all my stuff right now. It makes me so happy. It makes me happy to dust it and like clean it and get it set up for the podcast. And yeah, it's all very important. It's ritual. It actually, I think it's good for your mental health, and I think it's a great thing.
I agree. I mean, as long as you can afford the stuff. Well, never mind. I just negated all of it. So
you're like,
as long as you can afford it.
Payment plans.
So this was a ton of fun. I think we've got some theme park inspired sad comments though tonight. It's like a special, kind of a special thing we're doing.
Yeah, for sad comments, I just got a bunch of bad reviews for like Disney and Universal.
There's some really good ones. All right, so it's time for sad comments. Jacob Walsh, are you ready to? Now this is a little bit different. Normally it's toys, right?
Yeah.
Normally it's
Yeah.
the latest commentary on Instagram and Facebook on from the, I would say, the very stable and mild-mannered toy collecting community. But as I said earlier, I'm thinking that this theme park community might have something a little competition.
A little bit.
Yeah. Where's this first one from?
The first one is a Disney World
It's a Disney World review.
review.
All right, here we go. Sad comments coming at you. Here we go.
Overrated and overpriced. Mickey ignored me. I only got to hang out with Goofy. I've been here several times. Never had a good experience.
I want
Several?
to see video of
That's what it
Mickey.
says.
Mickey ignored me. I love that.
Mickey ignored me.
All right, where's the next one from?
This is also from Disney.
All
This is a
right.
short, kind of a weird one, but I like it.
All right, here we go.
I went there with a friend for the very first time, and all of my fantasy went down the drain. Never ever recommend or going back.
Oh,
I
okay.
like that they don't say why.
Why all their fantasy went
They're
down
just
the drain?
yeah. What? All right, we got two more.
All right.
All right.
All my fantasy went down the drain. That's a shirt.
This is
That's a
Disneyland.
shirt.
All right, here we go.
Wow. You money grubbing hungry bitches. I am impressed with your greed. You were able to take magic to hell in less than a second. Shame on you and pox on your family.
Wait,
A pox?
A pox?
Yeah.
like a smallpox?
Yeah.
Well, that's not. It's,
Yeah. Okay.
Like, what happened? What? Why?
Yeah.
All right, last one is Universal Studios. Those were
Maybe
all
they-
Disney.
Maybe they bought a park hopper pass, like one pass for the whole family, and they found out they needed 4.
Maybe.
All right, last one, Universal. All
Yeah, Universal.
right, here we go.
This park is very overrated. I cannot believe people pay so much money for virtual rides. There was only one real roller in the park. After 2 virtual rides, they are all the same. Save your money and just go to the movies instead and splash some water on your face.
All right. That one. Yeah.
That's
Oh,
pretty accurate.
All right.
That was good. That's some good stuff. My favorite, Jacob, the one I sent you that I don't even remember the full context, but it was a guy complaining about the no smoking area at Disney or whatever. He's like, we're not all California liberals. We
Yeah.
smoke.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's some wild ones out there. Also, I found out there's like essays. There are
Yeah.
very, very long bad reviews for Disney.
Yeah. It was fun
Well,
kind of going.
A lot of people spend a lot of money to go, so the
Yeah.
expectations
Yeah,
they're high.
and it is confused. If you don't know what you're doing, it is confusing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I
Like
get that.
tickets and reservations and what the fast pass is. Like, I cannot imagine there's not like 10% of everybody that goes like just upset by the end of the day.
Well,
They
Right.
speak in Victorian language about how upset they are.
I imagine there's a lot of people. I imagine there's a lot of people who get there and then say, "There's 4 parks. It's
Right.
not all just one."
Right.
I
Yeah.
have to pick.
Pox on your family.
Yeah.
Spite you.
Oh man. Well, listen, this was fun. A little bit of a different episode, but I think a nice break.
Yeah, it was a lot of
No.
fun.
We can't just always talk about the 50 GI Joe classified figures that are coming out and pretend
Nor
that
do we want to.
fucking care. Michael, what's next for you? What should we plug? What do you guys got coming up? Live show? Anything like that?
No, there is no live show. We just did one out here that was based on my co-host Scott's time as a Universal Tram tour guide. So he
Ooh.
did his tour from 15 years ago on that live show. I think the video is not available, but we'll eventually put it up or something, but you can hear the audio of it online. We're doing it's over. Our Halloween month is over, but all those episodes are still everything's still available. But I don't know. There's a fun episode coming out tomorrow about a thing I really had not heard of. That's not a good tease. We're doing we're not doing Space Mountain anytime soon. We're not doing Pirates.
Yeah.
But I don't know. There's an episode, Patreon episodes come out Wednesday. There'll be a very I would say a recurring guest on Podcast Ride that returns on Friday. I'll tease that. And
Okay.
it's a classic. It's not like a very popular ride, but it's like when you'll recognize it if you're like a sicko.
Okay.
With this, yes. So it's all, and I'll say this is another hint. It's a long episode, so you might. So if you know the podcast, you'll know. A certain guest likes to do
Mhm.
long episodes.
Too long.
So strap yourself in.
Strap yourself in.
Mhm.
That's right.
Do it.
So it's podcast ride at whatever all the podcast places.
Very
Apple,
cool.
Spotify, you know.
There it
You
is.
know.
Hell yeah.
Ryan,
Buy
what's
more
going-
Archie turtles. Buy more Archie turtles. 'Cause
yeah,
we need
support the line.
Yeah. God damn
Support
it.
Turtle.
Trevor. Trevor makes this stuff. Support that,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, Trevor
He's the-
needs to eat.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find the I finally am deciding to buy the Ninja Turtles 3 box set.
From the Comic-Con set?
Yeah, because
It's sold out.
well, now you can get it I just want it because our quotes on the box. It's
Oh,
really
yeah.
we
It's
have a
not
quote.
our quote. It's Abby's quote.
It's Abby's
I just want to
quote.
make sure that's very clear.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Well,
you're welcome, Abby. 'Cause you
regardless
don't get enough credit here. You seem to have a couple people that like to kind of jump on the Abby bandwagon and take credit for your work, and I'm not going to allow that.
Thank you, Ryan. Anyways, I don't have it. I'd like to own it as part of my
Yeah, you should. You should have
podcast
that, for
lore.
sure. Yeah,
Also, they're awesome figures. We love turtles.
they're amazing figures.
Ryan, Gotham City Tonight is back tomorrow.
It's back tomorrow. I don't know what Alex and I are going to talk about yet, but we'll find something.
It's gotta
Maybe
be
we'll get
something
Alice
fun.
on. I know she's in crunch right now, so we'll see. But yeah, it's going to be another show tomorrow. We're going to talk about Batman. We have to have Michael on to talk about. We'll have to fantasy book a DC theme park.
Oh, that
Oh,
sounds
I
fun.
mean, this
Yeah.
is like this is the big thing where it's like there's never really, even though that one Batman ride overseas looks pretty cool, it's still like the definitive Batman ride is yet to come close. None of these have come close to the promise of what a Batman ride could be.
Right?
So
I agree. So we need to talk about it because it's very important.
Yeah,
It is very
one of the
important.
top issues concerning our world today.
America.
Yeah.
Why do you think the election in New York today?
I think if there was a Batman ride, it would need to be kind of like the Terminator 2 ride, where it was like you have
Part experience.
people, you got actors there in costume, but then there's also a video element, and people can swing around almost like a stunt show. But then there's that would be very fun.
They've done stunt show. I mean, they did stunt shows at Six Flags.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's been many
Yeah.
different versions of it. Obviously, the budget isn't quite as high
Sure.
as a Terminator 2 ride was. I mean,
Has
look, there
any-
should be a full
Yeah.
Gotham. And did I,
Yeah.
we're going long, so I apologize. But like,
No, you're
it was a version of Superhero Island and Universal Islands of Adventure in Florida that was going to be Gotham, and it would have been stuck as like
Yep.
Tim Burton's Gotham forever.
Oh, seriously?
Yep.
Amazing.
Oh,
Yep.
I would
That
love
was the
that.
thing.
Yeah.
Uh,
So
the other thing too that because there's also another like DC area land in Australia which
Mhm.
also looks amazing. Like,
Mhm.
so that's super cool. But if I was going to do my dream Batman ride, it would be Haunted Mansion, and it would be you're going through Arkham.
Yeah,
give it
that's
to
a
me.
You know what?
slam dunk.
That's just a great idea.
Disney should
Slam
just
dunk.
do an overlay next year instead of doing Nightmare Before Christmas. Tell them, guys,
Do Batman
Arkham.
Returns.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Do
Batman
Arkham.
Returns.
It's
I
so
love it.
I
easy.
agree.
Is this room actually covered in ice? That'd be great. Sorry,
dream.
anyways, I digest.
Next, so we'll have to figure out next weekend or next week's Toy Anxiety because Jacob, you're going to be heading out to Vegas. We got Designer Con coming up, which is the weekend after this, and you'll be out there with Jay Key doing some Toku Toy Town stuff.
Mhm.
We'll be out there hanging out. Probably, you know me and Abby, we're just gonna be playing blackjack all night. You know how we are, addicted. We're not, but we're gonna have fun. And if you're gonna be out at Designer Con, come see us.
Yeah, we'll be there.
It's gonna be great. And then Michael, you're more than welcome on anytime. Had an awesome time.
Too. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely, this was a good one. Chat, we'll see you next time. Thank you for being here for Toy Anxiety. For Abigail Gardner, Jacob Walsh, Michael Carlson, and Ryan Dole.
That's me.
That's you. I said your name. My name is Craig Goldberg. We will see you next time. Chucky, there it is. Here's some music for you.
This is where the fun begins.
Bye, y'all. Love you.
This is where the fun. This is where the fun.
Oh,
This is where
there
the
we go.
fun begins.
He-Man, He-Man.
Who's the big guy with the muscles?